If you're an engineer working with edge AI, there's a good chance you will have encountered the trade-off between power and performance. In order to get low latency performance that you need for activities such as real-time sensor processing, you have to burn power. And burning power means dealing with heat and dealing with poor battery life. But what if you could eliminate that trade-off? How would you go about doing that? Well, today, we're looking at a company that's doing that by implementing a neural network physically in analog silicon. This is POLYN, and they've just hit a major milestone.
So today we introduce first commercial NASP chip. It's a voice activity detection chip. But uniqueness of this product, not just the product itself. Yes, it is a small, ultra-low power voice activity detection core. That is the first commercial chip produced using NASP platform.
To understand what makes this so different from other technologies, you have to understand POLYN's origin. So POLYN didn't start in a semiconductor lab, but rather they started with a mathematical concept. The core idea was how to transform a digital neural network model into a physical, real-world representation of that model. And the result of that is something that's not just traditional analog computing.
It's analog neuromorphic, it's very important. And physically it's different. So the old style analog computer are really not efficient because it's very affect for temperature, voltage, noise, ME, and etc. When you create the core, the net, the neurons physically and connect it as a net, so it's very stable. So that is the biggest difference.
Instead of a digital MCU, which fetches weights from memory and runs Mac operations, NASP uses a vast static network of resistors and op-amps that behaves like the neural model itself. So think of it this way. There isn't a clock and there's no memory fetch needed for calculations. Computation is simply the signal that propagates through the network built out of resistors and amplifiers, and the result therefore appears almost instantly at the output. So Rafid Diaz, the EDA and implementation manager at POLYN, describes it in a very simple way.
We're doing everything analog, so if you think about it, it's like you take a bunch of rocks and you throw them at a bucket, and poof, everything propagates, and that is the solution. And that's what's so nice about it.
Now, the immediate question for any engineer is, how could I possibly design with this? Of course, you can't hand draw millions and millions of tiny analog weights. So POLYN's miracle ingredient is a proprietary NASP-T compiler.
That is compiler which can take digital neural net model and convert to silicon core with fully asynchronous data processing.
This compiler transforms your Keras or your TensorFlow neural network model into a netlist suitable for fabrication. So a specialized EDA flow is used to create silicon per application, and this places resistor weights on top of analog CMOS circuitry. It's basically a digital-like flow for a powerful analog result.
We use digital technology, it's RTL technology, where you generate structure directly from code. We go the similar way. Technically it's different, of course, it's technically, but the concept is the same. We have a code of neural net, and then our compiler on top of Cadence system generate final layout and automatically control all errors, put corrections if necessary, and etc. etc. And at the output we have a GDSI file, which is ready for fab delivery, using all PDK limitation, DRC rule, etc. etc.
This approach yields a large leap in efficiency because it completely decouples performance from power consumption.
Let's solve the problem of latency versus power. In all digital system, if you need low latency, you pay higher power. In our system, ultra-low latency, microsecond, it's the same time as ultra-low power.
We pretty much minimize power by, factor of 100x. And we also don't need to use a very fast clock rates in our computation because everything is done in analog form. So they just propagate in parallel and you get the result. So in this regard, It's extremely efficient.
Microseconds of latency for microwatts of power. For an engineer, this can mean anything from longer battery life, smaller or even no heat sinks, and simpler power delivery. So where can engineers apply this? Well, at the minute, the focus is on physical AI, processing raw sensor data instantly. And POLYN is looking even further ahead, to markets where processing massive amounts of sensor data is a huge bottleneck. The most important part? This isn't a research project. It's silicon proven, and it's ready to evaluate in your own systems. So the first NASP-based chip, a voice activity detector, is proof. So this chip consumes only about 34 microwatts and produces an output in 30 microseconds, asynchronously, without using any clocks or analog to digital or digital to analog conversion.
We have a few customers who already test this product for real application. In next year, we plan launch next 3 product line for voice processing in various fields, vibration signal processing, and biosensor. We think that is enabling technology for many applications on top of sensor data processing.
So what's next? Well, POLYN's future is not just about selling off-the-shelf chips. Their core business model is to use their compiler technology as a platform to create custom application-specific silicon for customers. And this opens the door to co-design partnerships to solve very specific engineering problems. But the first step is to see the technology for yourself.
First of all, if you use our product, like a smart microphone, we can give everything, evaluation board, SDK, digital twin, so you can play with simulation to see how it works in your system. And then, of course, we deliver the silicon packaging and packaging. And the same it's for all other our product. We always have a digital twin. We always have a product simulation environment, so you can test it in digital, so it's flexible, very low investment activity. And then we can deliver the silicon. From other side, we have a lot of experience to problem solve. For example, you have a system and you have a sensor, like, for example, we met one company, they need gesture recognition, so a specific gesture recognition solution. We can work together, and we work with many third-party talented team for neural net development, so we can help you to build your proprietary neural net, which specifically solved some problem for data processing. And then when you're happy with this digital model, then we can do conversion to chip, and so you get this in silicon, ultra low power, low latency.
If you are an engineer tired of always choosing between power and latency at the edge, POLYN's technology is one that should be on your radar. As always, thanks for watching, and there will be links to find out more about them in the description below.